Thank you. Okay, since we have 4 Bangles here and these group interviews can get pretty sloppy, we've provided them each with a bell. Now, the rules are, whoever rings first gets to answer the question. The final bonus question is worth 25 points, and the final arbiter of all disputes will be Dr. Renee Garcia, Sylvia Fleckner, Professor of History at Stevedore University, Miami, Florida. Okay, are we ready, Bangles?
Yes.
Okay. Which one of you had to move in with another Bangle to get into the band? Michael.
It was I.
It was you. And is there a story behind that? Why did you have to do that?
I don't know.
She had no place to live, I think.
She had nowhere else to go.
You were homeless?
I had no place to live. Vicky wanted me in the band. She was sending out mental brainwaves to
Sorry,
me.
it's sort of
Mental brainwaves to draw you in, like Yuri Geller sort
They
of?
made me audition twice. They tortured me.
You auditioned? Oh, what was the torture like?
I don't know. I was like, why did you guys audition me twice?
was
And wasn't
mental.
once enough?
I think it was your wardrobe, darling.
Uh-oh, I think we have a fight developing here. That's good. Okay, Bangles, hands on buzzers. Bangles, do people recognize you if you're not together?
You stumped the Bangle!
Okay, I have to go to another question.
Okay.
Here's an easy one. True or false, you all secretly want to kill each other? Yes, Michael. Once in a while?
Once in a while, yeah.
What are the disputes about?
That's the correct answer here.
I think it's kind of like when you're an old married couple and one person isn't feeling so hot that day, the other person, you know, I mean, a little friction tends to happen, but at this point we know when to steer clear of each other.
pretty
But there
happening.
happen moments.
It's cool. We all get our periods at the same time now, so we're, you know, we're not even
Never let it be said we don't get important information out on this show.
Yeah.
Right.
So, now, they said you got together from an ad in the LA Times. That was the...
It was
that was
another
the-
paper.
Another
It
paper
was the
called
recycler.
The Recycler?
Yes.
sort of a personal.
So we're a
stuff.
recycled band.
A recycled band from what era, possibly?
Every
The 40s, I think.
What did the ad say?
band
Was there
era.
was a story there? Did they just...
It was actually, it wasn't either of our ads.
It's pretty convoluted.
It's very
It's
complicated.
like she got a wrong number, and one day, and we just started talking. No, not really. Susanna called an ad that was in the paper that was
Placed
by
by her
my
roommate.
roommate
Your
and
roommate.
Debbie's roommate, who used to be in our band, who was no longer in our band because we fired her, and she wanted to start another band, and we were looking for another guitar player. So Susanna was looking for a band, we were looking for a guitar player. So she called up, and I talked to her, and she talked to me.
So there's no bonus for speed. There. You can take
What
it.
about length?
Length of question, we
Is
do have
length
some extra bonus
Is length
points for that.
important?
Okay, this is an interesting question. What is baby Bangle year?
Oh, do we don't have to
You
ring
don't have
the
to
bell.
buzz these anymore now. That was a cute idea.
Cute idea.
It went nowhere.
Yeah. Okay.
What is baby Bangle year? We heard about that.
About the year 2020.
I think Zager and Evans did a song about
We will all
that.
conceive on the same year.
25, 25.
You were all conceived in the same
We
year?
will all
We
conceive
will
in the
conceive.
same
We'll all
year.
have kids
Matter of
in the
fact,
same year.
We'll have sex on the same
On the
day.
same night, we thought it would be
Wow.
more fun.
We have to really time this right.
Hey,
Same man.
if I want an answer out of a
taking
pinhead,
applications.
I'll ask for one.
Oh, so that's
That
what those
way,
are.
that way we can all
That way you can all have the
at
babies.
the same time.
They can form their own group.
They can form their own
So we
group.
can start all over.
A new generation.
A new generation of Bangles.
That's right.
Sort of
Maybe
a
stage
super
models
race.
would be great.
Exactly.
Super
Nice.
duper.
Well, what's it like being famous for you guys? I mean, is it
Busy.
it's very busy?
Busy. Very busy.
Incredibly
It's fun.
busy.
That's also busy. So busy. It's
Busy
so
fun. Fun busy.
It's busy.
It's none more busy.
Keeps us busy.
It keeps you busy. It keeps you out to
busy,
date.
eh?
Now, of course, you made a movie, Susanna, and are you going to make another one, or is there any other
Hopefully.
plans for
There's always
any of you guys to do that?
Well,
I made a movie. It's an underground film available in certain shops.
wow.
Sex shops, of course.
Well, I'm sure the pinheads and the gutter balls.
They know about
I
it.
know.
And now you've come out with a new video, your first video in 3 years, called
That's right.
in your room.
In Your
I
My
got
Room.
that answer.
It's in my room. Let's take some calls now. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We got a special line? Okay, try line 3. Hi, you're on the air with the Bangles.
Hi, my name's Gina Spare from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Jennifer
And
Pittsburgh.
I really like you guys, and I think you're cool. And Susanna, I really like the movie you were in.
Thank you.
And my 2 questions are, did you guys go to college at all? And what advice would you have for people that want to go in the music business?
Okay,
What was
thank
the
you.
first question?
Who went to college?
Who
Did you
went
go to college?
Yes, I did.
Susanna and I went to
graduated
college.
from college, yes.
Which college was that?
University of California at Berkeley.
California, that's a good college.
Yes, very
Yes,
good
you need
college.
SATs to get in there?
And I went to
Yes, you do.
UCLA.
Some you just need a blood pressure reading. You know,
No,
hey,
no, no.
120
No.
over 80, I'm in.
So what was the question then? Do you...
How do you get into how do you get started as a band? I guess is
Went to
the other
college,
second
which
part.
I can't remember the question. She said, do we have any advice for anyone in the music
Right.
industry? And I would say, make sure you really want to do it before you start, because it's a lot of work and it becomes your life.
Do you like the music? Do you like the people that you run into, or is
Yeah,
that not
I
a
like
good
some
aspect of
great
it?
The music
people.
part of
We've
it's
run
really
into a
good.
lot of good people.
But is it mostly
lucky.
bad people, or
It depends.
you know,
It's like
you have to
everything
pick your
else.
friends
It's
pretty
good
carefully?
advice.
Side, you know.
Yeah,
It's a
we're-
business, you know, so there's the business people who, that's what they do, they sell it, and then there's the people
You've
who
got your
make the
land
music.
sharks.
Yeah,
Nice
we're not
people.
very good at the business side of it.
You're not good at the
I
business
mean,
side
we
of it?
do it, but we don't enjoy it.
Same with me.
That's a
I'm not even in
necessary-
music,
go.
but I'm not good at the business side. Let's take another call. Get somebody on line 6. Hi, you're on the air with the Bangles? Hi, you're on the air with the Bangles.
Hello?
Hi, where are you calling from?
I'm from Rochester.
Gloucester?
Rochester.
Oh, Rochester. I thought we got this sound like from
Yeah,
England.
college.
Yeah.
Rochester, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
You have a question for the Bangles?
Yeah, I was wondering if they all have their natural hair color.
Oh, that's a New York question.
Only Michael has a natural hair color.
Only
The
Michael has
rest
a
of us all
natural
have
hair color, and she's radioactive, actually, which is a problem.
Actually,
glowing.
when I was in Australia visiting a friend, we passed by this wig shop, and there was a picture of our album cover, and it said, "All of these girls are wearing wigs." It was news to me.
I
It
love
was
that.
news.
This is a wait.
This is really a wig.
Well, we're going to come back, and we're going to do a world premiere of your video in your room. Join us.
Sorry, we didn't answer more.
The Bangles are here. Thank you, gutter balls. The gutter balls and pinheads. I almost said gutter heads. I almost said gutter heads and pinballs, which is the same thing.
Gutterheads, that's cool.
Or the gutter heads, yes. We- now, excuse me, you've just finished a video, and this is the first one in 3 years. How's it feel like getting back into the swing of it?
It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but we had a good time making this video. We made it very conceptual and very psychedelic.
Very William F. Buckley. William F. Buckley was the executive producer.
We grew up watching Laugh-In, and we sort of used that as the role model for the
Sort of
video.
inspired it.
Oh, we'll
I don't know
watch
if
for
you
that.
remember that show.
Of course, I'm of that age.
Yes.
And you just came off a tour with George Michael.
That's
What
right.
was that like?
Sort of a little mini tour.
Stadium tour.
It's like a vacation tour
Lots
for
of
us.
screaming young people.
Lots of screaming young people.
was close.
That's rock and roll, isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah.
it was great.
Okay, well, let's do our world premiere video. Let's do the bells. Ladies and gentlemen, mouth to mouth, please present the world premiere of In Your Room. With the Bangles in your room. All right, guys. Good. Hey, wow.
Bad, not bad.
Boy, they look wild, but they listen. That's what I like about these
They're
people.
obedient. Hey.
So it's definite laugh-in overtones in there.
Yeah.
What is the
Major
thing with the
laugh-in.
'60s? What
Major
does that
laugh-in
mean to you? I
thing.
mean, why
I mean,
why is
I
it in?
think-
Wild,
I know.
wacky, crazy.
We always wanted to be go-go dancers at the Whiskey a Go-Go.
We did.
We always heard that would have been a fun thing to be in a cage and dance like that.
Yeah,
The dancing or the cage aspect?
I don't know which it is. It's just something about that. I don't know.
Now tell us about. Now you have a keyboard player, Walker Englehart. Englehart. I'm sorry, Walker, wherever you are. I appreciate it. But he's not in the videos. How's he feel about that?
Well, he's just sort of like, he's our little pet male bangle.
And
He's our
do you
token
treat
male.
him? Do you give him some kitty litter and some treats?
It's good. We get a little spotlight. It's good.
Yeah, it's cool because I wrote a couple songs with him.
I've got
Okay,
a question.
Coulter has a
What?
question.
Hey, what?
Never mind.
If you were the
Sorry.
Beatles, which Beatle would each of you be?
I don't want to
Sutcliffe.
answer that.
Pete Best.
And then you'd be working in a bakery.
And I'd be working in a bakery somewhere in England.
Wow.
So that,
Being
they have
totally embittered and doing like interviews with
Yeah, but that'd be fun.
it. Kind of fun.
Well, okay, well, One more question for the buzzers
I
here.
answered you.
Buzzers.
Okay.
I thought it was a good question, actually.
Did you? Well, how would you like to answer that?
But it's so hard to answer because they were all so cool.
Oh.
They were all so
And
cool.
it's so sad with
It's
John
too
Lennon.
sad.
I mean, I love
sad when I
John
don't
Lennon
think
so
about
much
it.
that it makes me sad every time I Sorry. But it's a good question.
It's a cool question.
Me?
There's no
But we're
answer.
not answering.
It's unanswerable.
Okay.
Well, Bangles, thank you for being with us. Susanna,
Thank you.
Michael, Debbie, Vicki, thank you. And we'll be back after this.